Mental, your
Uh,
gangster now.
yeah, Glow. Making bail, ho. You been making bail, ho.
Period.
Bitches
What they
stale, ho.
I don't know what Glow be saying.
What I supposed to put on here? Hot hashtag what?
Hashtag happy birthday, Glorilla.
Yeah, we got to say happy birthday. Send a shout out to Glow on her birthday, 28th birthday. No, she's 26. Her birthday is the 28th.
The 28.
Yeah. Yeah, Glow, happy birthday. Give a round of applause for her birthday on today. And we want to give a shout out to her having a wonderful show with no killing, no shooting. We didn't hear nothing that happened, a tragedy that happened during her show. So we give Memphis a round of applause for coming out, supporting her. They did a great job with supporting Glorilla for her birthday. It was a wonderful show. She had uh, Sexy Red and Yo Gotti, and she had a star studded lineup on the
Not the
other
sexy
nights.
red, honey.
The Sexy
Get it
Red came
sexy.
out and supported her. Yes.
I ain't
So
gonna do it.
we got some things that we need to talk about.
Ooh, honey.
We got to
Introduce
talk
yourself.
about. Okay, I want to introduce myself. I am Ventarius Richards, and you are my
The
co-host.
sophisticated queen, honey.
The sophisticated queen is
Queen
on
B, as I
tonight.
as you all know, Queen B. You know,
In the absence of Deborah,
Miss Deborah
on tonight,
Boone.
Miss Deborah
Yes.
Boone on tonight. We're going to uh, keep going in our absence in the we're gonna move forward
You gonna
on with
move
the show.
forward.
So I have a nonprofit that's called Life Changing Empowerment. Um, it's centered it's centered around the Mid South, also targeting youth and young adults. So, one of the questions that I need to ask because it's a problem that we do have in Memphis, which would be we have a problem with um, we have a high turnover rate for HIV and AIDS in Memphis. So the question is to be um, dating with HIV on a high in Memphis. How do you date knowing that there's a high rate of HIV in Memphis? So it is it's very scary, and it's also should make you aware of. And those are some conversations. Is that a conversation that you have with someone that you're trying to date, or or do you shy away from that? How do you handle that? Uh,
Sometimes dating just going out to the movies and dinner and you making getting to know a person. When you say date, do you mean date or do you mean sleep with?
I mean, when you first going on a date with them, that's the conversation that you have with them because you never know what it may lead to.
I might not want to get in my goodies when I get to know
You
them.
may not want to give it to them, but in the maybe you do when you if it's someone that you dig and that you like and they talking,
Did
a good game. What you
I
do?
didn't say nothing.
How do you handle that? I mean, what do you how do you move from that?
I mean, when you're dating, even before for me, before the epidemic, I'm not sure when it started or any of that or the highlights or the lowlights of it. But if you gonna sleep with somebody, you need to know your status as well as theirs, and it ain't hard to go get tested.
It's not. But how many people do you know? Well, when you saying that, how many people that know their status that's
Listen,
sleeping with people and not telling them?
but
they
that's
ain't
why
telling.
you go get. But that's why you go get tested. You make sure if you can show me your paperwork with the most recent date. Don't show me from last 3 months, last 6 months. I want to know yesterday, day before yesterday.
Bless you.
Because if you and I
Thank you.
are dating and we're moving forward to intercourse, I want to know. Even kissing, because you never know what can be transmitted that way.
I mean, it sounds good. It really sounds good, but
But if you
who's
was
walking around? I'm going on a date with this woman, and I'm asking her
you
to
don't
bring her
ask on the
paperwork
first
out on
no,
a
you don't
date
ask on the
on the
first
date.
date. When things start to get you like, oh, I might like you, and once you because you, I hope you ain't sleep with nobody on the first date. Let me throw it out there. You don't even know them. That's one. But then two, if I'm getting to know you, you gonna know my personality. So when I ask you for those papers, it's not gonna come as a shock. It's not gonna come as a, oh my God, I can't believe that. And if you get offended, that's a red flag for me.
That
They
sounds good. Everything you're saying sounds good, and that's good for you. But at this point, we have teenagers that's getting caught in the restroom, and they ain't asking for no paperwork. They
They
just,
ain't ask, yeah, they slobbing and spitting and all kind of
I'm
stuff.
I'm just saying they're not. It's spur of the moment thing for these kids. So I'm saying, how are we to um, change this epidemic or what? You get what
Well,
I'm
I mean
saying?
the only way
it used to be conversations where, you know, they start out talking about wrap it up and stuff because it comes from the celebrities. Because a lot of times they'll listen to them before they listen to you.
Right.
So it needs to come from these people that they consider they role models or who they looking up to. They need to start these campaigns over again.
but
Tell
you
them to
know
wrap
what?
it up.
Even like speaking of like Glorilla, she said all the time she waiting till marriage. She's celibate. So I mean, knowing that, and she speaks on it. Even all her videos, there's never random men. When her in her videos, she promotes marriage, being doing the right, having a relationship. It's there. It's just not something that is. I don't even know if kids are paying attention to that. But she specifically, she does promote. I want to get married. I want to have a husband. I want to be pure. I want this and I want that. She, although her lyrics say what they say, she does make mention of I want to be somebody's wife. I want to be a spouse.
And that sounds good, but then you
If
turn
you
around.
say it sound good one more time, I'm
I
gonna stop talking.
no, I want you to continue to talk, but I'm saying I'm trying to have a voice for the young people. I'm not. It. I'm telling you, it sounds good, and Glorilla, that's one person. But what about Sexy Red? What about the rest of them? That's this.
That ain't no
I
good
mean,
role.
listen.
That ain't no good example.
That's what I'm saying. Listen to the lyrics of their songs and what they saying they doing and how they doing it. And my thing is with these young people, they are not. I mean, they're not listening to
I would hope nobody is taking Sexy Red serious or as a role model.
the fuck.
I would hope not.
When I tell you, you'll be surprised. And she may not be doing none of the stuff that she's singing about. But I mean, look at everybody else. Sex sells.
Now
And
where is she? Oh.
and if they say, they doing it, these kids are very influential. And once you keep on wrapping it in your head, they're gonna try it. Am I right?
I don't look. I don't listen to Sex and Red, so I can't. I can't confirm or deny the allegations because Shadell Hickerson said, "Why are parents not educating the children instead of allowing mainstream media?" Amen.
That's my
Mainstream media
friend,
shouldn't have
y'all.
that.
Shout out
Uh,
to
and,
Shy.
and
Hey, girl.
and you know what? You said Chanel,
Shadell.
Shadell,
Chanel.
Shadell. I'm
Shadell.
sorry. I
Miss
said it
Shy,
wrong.
honey.
Miss Shy. Okay.
Yeah.
Miss Shy. And that is so true. Because my thing is those are conversations that should be at the dinner table. Those are conversations that they should have with their kids. And at this point, we're not having those conversations anymore. We had them in the classroom. We had sex education in school. We don't have that anymore.
Mm.
And with that being said, they gave out condoms at school and
They
in different
did.
places. And
They
at
did.
this
They
point,
still do if they sign up for the class. Now you have to have the parents to.
that's with you guys. We uh, we don't have sex education at this point.
Well, no, it's just you have to. It's a class. And, we give the students options to take certain classes during a certain time of the day, and if that particular curriculum at that time is sex ed, that's what they doing.
And I really wish they would have a concert that is free for them to get in if they get tested. You know what I'm saying?
Throwing,
So the
throwing
people would know their
condoms out there.
status. Huh?
I said,
Throwing
yeah,
condoms.
throwing condoms out there.
Yeah, I mean, we got to do something different that could wake up our communities to let them know that this is these kids gonna start dying because they're not getting the help that they need.
Yeah.
This is serious. They don't get the help. It's gonna start. They're gonna be dying off.
Yeah. Hey, Jelly.
Hey, Jelly, they're gonna be dying off, and we got to. Um,
I mean, but as parents, not even as parents, as the black community, and I say us specifically because we are the most rambunctious when it comes to certain things. Parents, aunties, cousins, sisters, nieces, uncles. If you know your kid is sexually active or you have an inkling, pull them to the side, have that conversation. I did it with my step kids. I had to have a conversation because the parents was like, "No, my kids ain't doing this." Baby, we out here. We didn't discuss the blue waffle. We didn't discuss the syphilis. I done showed them how big a baby is coming out of a little bit of pee hole. All that. But as you have, there are parents out here that just swear, "Oh, my kids are Christian." They would never think about that. And them the ones that's in the bathroom getting caught. So even if the mamas and daddies, they gonna be mad at you for having a conversation, but that's something that needs to be had.
yeah,
Yeah.
these are conversations that need to be had, and it's to the point to how do we reach our kids if the mama ain't at home? You know what I'm saying? The parents are not at
Yeah.
home, and they working 2 or 3 jobs, and they not home, so they doing whatever the hell they want to do.
Miss Shy said
Yeah.
the black community is afraid of having real conversations.
And they are, and
They are.
because a lot of times we can't be truthful without with each other. You know what I'm saying? And that's in the household. Uh, you know, when the fathers need to step up and talk to their sons, when
Yeah.
the mothers need to step up and talk to their daughters, or have this conversation collectively. You know, it used to be um well, it's still that way. Some folk want to know how many people they son and slept with. It used to be a big thing. How many you just smashed
Age
and
said she
this
don't
and
want to
that,
know that shit.
huh?
Age said she don't want to know that.
I mean,
I don't care to count. I don't want a body count. I don't even want to know if you're doing it for real or not. But I
That
want
part.
you to be safe in the event
But
that you
I
are.
I want
You
to know how to tell you to protect yourself.
Right.
Right. And I mean, in these conversations, I don't want to know. Yes, you do want to know because at this point, we need to know how to protect our kids.
It does scare you, but then when reality set in, you be like, well, you already there. Let me, honey, or you almost there. Let me go and tell you what not to do.
What's, what
But
not to
even
do?
but
Yeah.
with that, it also that starts with having the open door policy. I didn't have
Yeah.
it as a child growing up. My mama said, you do what I tell you to do because I told you to do it. And that's that. That's it. That's all. And
Well,
don't ask
I
me no questions.
maybe because it's double standards for females. Because I got two boys. Well, they two men now, but I'd say you don't be scared to tell me nothing because I might not like what you're telling me, but I'd rather for you to tell me. I
I
Yeah.
might
mean,
not like
I
to hear
talk
it.
to all the kids.
But see,
All
my
if
thing is, and I tell mine, how can I help you if you don't talk to me?
Robert said, "Hey people, hey Robert,
Hey, Robert, how can I
Hey.
talk? How can I talk to you, or how can I help you if you don't talk to me?
Miss Shy said, as a boy mom, she taught her boys that they were just as important as girls. Amen. They were taught how to take care of themselves and could come to her freely.
Cleanliness is
Next to
one of the keys.
godly,
Yes, honey. Clean that thing, honey.
clean it, wash it up.
If you smell it before you get to it, walk away.
That's it.
And don't take no chances.
And don't take
Mm-mm.
no chances. And if mm.
That's been my motto, honey. If you smell it before you get to it, run, baby, run. Just run. Oh.
Ain't another problem. If they dark around the legs, round in there, every area around in there,
Did this
leave
boy
it
say
alone.
dark around the leg?
Around in the area, leave that alone.
What's
People
that
have
got to do with it?
hyperpigmentation.
There's something ain't going right. Go on.
You know, people
I'm,
that thighs have gotten
That's my.
married.
That's my.
Listen, people thighs
people's
have gotten
legs rub
married.
together, sir.
Yeah.
They got stuff for that.
Yeah, you look that way because you wrong.
I don't want none. That's one of them.
I feel like young girls shouldn't have that. Them old girls maybe, but them young
Okay,
girls shouldn't
now
have
there
it.
you go. There you go. They got too many scrubs for that. Get that off of there.
But I mean, young girls, you ain't got no business with your thighs stuff rubbing together. Friend, come on in here
Get that
and
out.
sit in this water.
Set it there, water. And then, and you know
Then
what?
Robert said, "Well, when you have a parent like mine, you have to choose the right words not to make him feel no type of way. Or so you rather not. You rather not say shit. That's what I said, Robert. Cause you say the wrong thing, you gonna get backhand.
So
And I don't want to. I want to talk to you. Then the first thing the older parents and other parents have told me, you ain't they motherfucking friend. Yeah, I ain't
Oh,
they friend. They know I'm not they friend. But at the
oh,
end of the day, they need to know that if something go wrong at 2 o'clock in the morning and mama ain't gonna answer their phone, Didi gonna answer their phone and she gonna come to where you are. And if it means that you feel like I'm their friend, it is what it is. But I want them to know this door open.
I mean,
He said
let them
yes.
know.
yes, yes.
So look,
That cost small, they don't make that deep sound. My bad.
so look.
I'm not finna
Oh,
fool
Miss
with
Shaw
y'all.
said there has to be a safe space created for kids. Parents need to know how to have the conversation. They
Oh,
need
I
to,
had all the conversations. They
but
was
not all parents
uncomfortable
like that. They
talking to
need to
me.
have parents. I mean, it this day, this big age we are. Some parents need to sit down and have a class
But
with
it
other
depends on the
parents.
parents. Some parents just will refuse to even say anything. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Until they come home pregnant
Or
or
they tell
come
me some
home with
mama,
something else.
it ain't right, mama.
Right.
Then now you like,
Right? Oh, it
oh
burned when I
Lord,
pee. Wait a minute
let's
now.
pray. You
I ain't
can't
finna
pray
pray
it
nothing.
away.
You better
You,
come on, get your ass up. We
You
finna go
ain't
in here
pray
and
it
see this
away.
pee.
right,
You
you
can't
can't
pray it
pray
Pray
it
away.
it
away.
swab.
You better go
It
get you
ain't
some
going.
antibiotics.
Yeah, baby, it's gonna take some prayer and antibiotics.
Okay.
And
Uh-uh.
maybe a shot.
Oh, in your
And the
butt.
mud. gonna hurt. That's it.
Yeah, you gonna get you a shot with that one.
In your butt.
Robert said they get mad about shit about you, and Miss Shy said, "Yes, yes, yes. That's not being a friend. That's being a safe space. I'm a
Yeah.
safe space for kids that don't even they mamas and daddies don't even care for me, and I know I'm a safe space for them.
Yeah.
But it's because mom and daddy don't listen, don't hear, because it's do as I say. That iron fist. I ain't never had that, and
Ooh.
I hope to never have to have it.
Not the iron fist, girl.
You know how them folks be. What did I say? What the fuck did you say? I couldn't be that kind of. I'm not that kind of parent. And when I hear other parents ask their kids, "What did I say?" Well, I ain't hear you say shit either. So I'm gonna throw that out there. So if I didn't hear it, 9 times out of 10, they didn't hear it. And there we go. I'm arguing with somebody else's mom. But that's neither here nor there. Robert said the expectation that parents have for their children when they fucked up is crazy. Practice what you preach. Not all parents, Robert. Some
Yeah.
parents.
Some of
Yeah,
them
we
just
have to go with
Because if
some.
you mess up, I'm gonna tell you like this. One of mine mess up. One of my nephews. If I had a niece, one of them, I'm right there with you. What happened? Let's see what we can do to fix this. Robert
yeah.
said we human and make mistakes just like them.
Well,
Mm.
that is true. But at this point, when how do you prevent those mistakes though?
You can't
Well,
prevent
they
mistakes.
still gonna make mistakes. You can't prevent all of them, but you
I'm
can.
talking about these conversations that we need to
Yeah,
have
but
to
even
prevent some of
still,
this
when
stuff
you
from
talk to them, at the end of the day, they're gonna make their own choices. At the end of the day, that's the
happening.
thing.
And
When they
I get
when
that.
they're
I do
in the
get that.
heat of the moment, and she's saying, "I'm on birth control," and he's saying, "You good? You good?"
I'm gonna pull
It's
out.
gonna be a choice. It's gonna become a
Hmm.
choice.
But
Yeah.
in that choice, that comes from that's gonna go back to mom and daddy either not having a conversation, it's all on them, or you got a mom like niggas gonna tell you that shit. You got to figure out if you want to do that, you want to risk it because you're gonna come up with a baby. You
And
gonna
if
come
you
up with
like
something you
him
can't get
or
rid
you
of.
like her, you still gonna make that decision on how you feel. You I know our
But I
parents
mean,
tell us stuff, but
there's
it's
a
gonna go on your
fear.
how you feel. It's gonna go on how
But
you
yeah,
feel.
if you done talk to if your mama done talk to you, that little voice in the back of your head gonna be like, yeah, you know, we can get pregnant by this bullshit. And she showed me what the blue waffle looked like and all that. Was that a bump? And all that stuff gonna be going through your mind. So you're gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna wait till we get some protection.
But that's you. That's your thoughts. Everybody's
That's
not
what I'm.
thinking like
That's
that.
what I'm saying. They
Everybody
don't
is
think
not
like that.
analyzing in that heat of the moment what you're saying.
Oh,
They're trying to
um,
get it.
I'm scared.
They and they
I'm
getting it.
scared.
They talking
They
about
It's
no,
getting it.
you
simply
good, baby, or
You
I'm
good.
on the
Yeah.
pill.
And you got
Robert
some of them that
said,
can talk to them and tell them you didn't get pregnant on the first day.
"Ooh, you can't get
Oh,
pregnant off this part." Robert
right.
said, "The more they say you can't, then the more I say I will." Wait a minute, Robert. Jessica said. Jessica said, "Nowadays parents aren't making the right decisions. So how can we start the parents ain't when the parents not right?" She also said, "Strong conversation with friends that have kids. Telling them if they can't talk to them, you are willing to have the conversation." Hey
Hey,
Nicole.
Nicole. Hey,
Yes,
girl.
blue waffle, Robert. You know what that they showed us that in sex ed. It opened
He,
up and looked like
he
a
said,
blue waffle.
not the blue waffle, sir,
Yes,
man.
God. It's either the blue waffle or the baby.
That
And
one
you
of
know what Felicia told me? She held up a dime, a little bit of dime, and then she put a watermelon beside it. She said, "This what got to come out of this. This is you." Freaked me out for years. I was so scared. I couldn't. I was like, why did she tell us that? Because
She scared you. Well,
it's
my
fun. I
mama
was scared
said
as hell.
that if I kissed, I would get pregnant. So hey, there's that. That was my conversation.
See
So
My
that?
mama said, "You bet not." That was it.
And my mama said, them condoms in the bag in the top drawer.
there you go, player.
There you go. And you better use.
You know what? My grandmother, my daddy's mama, not my mama's mama. She made sure I knew what a condom was, I knew what safe sex was, and she had the little sex ed videos too. So I knew she had the. She told me where the condoms was in her house in the event that I needed it.
That's sad.
I didn't want them, so I don't want
Shadell
no.
said, Her mama said the same thing. See, that's what I'm saying. Huh? We was being put out there. That's them 40, them late 40s and 50s.
Mama.
Yeah, they was just telling us whatever, honey.
Right. That
Nicole
ain't what you
said
doing.
having straight conversation with your kids make a difference.
It makes a
You know,
difference, but
something.
at the end of the day, what we saying is it's ultimately their choice, regardless
Yeah.
of what you talk about. That's why we have to realize you made your own choice. Think about what you did,
Mhm.
even though
Okay, Ace,
what
you
you was
just
told.
answered. I think you just answered Robert question. He says so. So what can straight parents tell their gay children when they don't live that lifestyle and don't understand it? I mean, sex is sex with whoever, whatever,
With
whenever.
whoever you do it with.
It's sex.
Yes,
Just
Sex
be
is
still
sex.
safe.
have.
They got female condoms. They got male condoms. They got the condom that you put over your whole self and don't nothing touch. So I mean, just be safe. Protect yourself. Whatever you do,
Go,
protect
Didi.
yourself.
She's a sex education teacher tonight, baby. Okay.
Listen, listen. That's where my psychology was gonna go. I just want to throw that out there.
Period.
So, okay. So with that being said,
Sex
I
is
don't
sex.
know.
You agree?
Sex is sex, son. We just
I mean,
got to.
even if we start having, I mean, have
Oral,
community events.
anal, all of it, honey. Everything is sex, honey. You're
Okay, if
sexy.
if any fluids are exchanged,
It's
even
sex.
if it's in your ear, your nose.
Oh, yeah, the
Uh-oh.
girl was talking about in her nose on the 85 South. I said, how did it get in your nose? She said, it expands. I said, how?
See what
That
I'm
sounds
saying?
like it hurt. Why you in my nose? Why would that
Me
feel
neither.
good to you?
It's tight.
Uh,
The people put a little lube in there, it's just
Shut
like any
up!
other.
Shut
Okay.
up! That sounds nasty.
I've never tried it. I'm just saying.
Well, that's nasty.
But
It
I'm just
sounds
I've
nasty.
seen it and I've heard of it. So is you
Yeah,
know what I'm
That
I
saying?
now
heard of
that's
it
literally in all of your holes.
And then
But
people that's like people get they have herpes simplex on their hands from masturbating or have
well, they need to bathe. They need to bathe.
it's not a bath. This is fluid exchange. You had an open sore and they had an open sore. Now you got what they got. It's on your hand instead of your genitals. Now imagine you got it on your
it.
hand and you rub your face. Now you got it on your face. That's all. I'm just saying it's too much. Is if the
I got
conversations
throw up
are
in my
had.
mouth.
Listen. These are honest conversations, and this is exactly
Yes,
how I talk to these kids because at
I
the end of the
know.
day, they need to understand. You can look just looking at it. Sometimes don't look too hard. If it look wrong and you got to look too long, don't do it.
Don't
You
do it,
be itching
honey.
and
Just
burning,
say
trying
no.
to figure out them baths ain't gonna get that stuff off. You gotta go to the doctor.
Mm-mm,
Yeah, they
honey.
got. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm.
So we're gonna have to move on from here.
Move
We'll
on. Move
revisit.
on.
We'll
This was a
revisit
great
this
conversation, guys.
next week. We'll revisit it in a different way.
No, we won't.
We got to revisit it. It's going on.
It's going
Okay,
on.
it's going
Okay.
on. We got to
Okay.
figure out a solution for our kids. So, go ahead, Queen. We need you to go ahead with the second friendship question, if you would.
Wait a minute, Nicole. Yes, things like that happen. I just want to throw it out there. Yes, I'm gonna answer your question.
Like what?
She said people get fucked in the ear.
This is
Yes,
too.
And
She said this
they
is
hear
too
him
much,
coming.
honey.
Um,
In the
they
ears,
hear
the
them come.
they hear,
nose.
they hear him coming.
Honey. Okay, you hear me? It's vibrating.
Right. Now you got lesions and
Oh,
stuff in your brain. You wondering why? This, I mean, neurosyphilis
oh.
is a thing, and,
That's
and
what
that's
they say.
it's not. It's
Yeah,
just
she was
different
like,
ways
it
to get.
expands, honey. I was like, what? It do what? I'm just
Robert
saying.
said it'd be hard. It's a hard conversation because they are against that lifestyle, so they don't have anything to say. And he thinks it's a very different conversation than talking to a heterosexual child. Well, Robert, I can speak for a homosexual child as well as a heterosexual child, and it was the same conversation for me. I put the girls and the boys in the same room. If you gonna do it, you be safe. If that's what you want to do, be safe. We gonna talk about it.
That
And
boy said,
also,
my
and
God,
also, and also, it's also okay if you talk to someone else that has experienced it, because I have a couple of people have called me to talk to their kids
wow.
and to get them to better understand what their child is going through.
Look at
So
you
I have to get them to
working for the
understand,
community.
because you got to realize that, you know, not being accepted, not being heard, not being it's a whole lot that they go through.
Yeah, it's a
It
and they
is. It is.
feeling
It's a lot,
isolated
and they feel
because
isolated. They
right
feel angry.
or
They
shunned
that yes,
because you have to hide who you are. You got a
yes.
parent that make it seem like, oh, that's you going to hell. Ooh,
Or
you going to hell.
not just going to hell. You that's wrong. You
Right. But I
supposed
mean,
to
but
be
even
with
in
who
that, you
you
can't
know.
tell me if
Yeah,
and these are the
what's
good
right and what's
Christian
wrong.
parents, the good Christian parents
Yeah,
telling them they going to hell.
yeah.
They say it's wrong, it's wrong, it's wrong. And you want for me, I want to say, well, you had premarital sex, you done stole out the little candy store, you done overate. All of those are sins.
And
So
you eat
let's
shellfish. You know
right and let what the Bible say, let he
mixing
who was without sin cast the first
you
stone.
mixing seasons with each other. You
There
know,
you go.
so I
Mm.
mean, yeah. So
Shadell
you know,
said, "Thank you for being a safe space for the kids and the parents, honey."
thank you. I really appreciate that, and
Robert
that is
said
one
they
of
will
my
never be fully
ministries.
accepted. I don't
It depends on it's not to be accepted. You got to accept yourself.
and some
Yeah.
When you're
people
teaching them to learn to love
love
themselves,
yourself.
they don't have to give a fuck about
Right,
nobody
because if
else.
you love yourself wholeheartedly, you look in the mirror and you kiss that beautiful face. Mwah, I love me some you.
I
You got to
used
tell
to,
yourself.
and Robert, I'm gonna just say this. I used to give two fucks about what people thought, but
Me
now I
too.
don't give two fucks.
Me
You know
too.
what I'm
I give
saying? I
zero,
used to, I used to, I give zero fucks about what's going on now. But I
zero.
used to care how people perceived me, how what they thought of me, how they, you know,
I just
it's
had that conversation today.
a
Not
lot of
last.
people, I what they thought of me, how I carry myself, how I did, and you
Yes.
know what I'm saying? It was a whole lot until I learned that if they can't accept me for me,
He said, but you
need to be,
always want to be accepted by your parents.
I
He's
don't want
talking about parents specifically
I Robert.
and
And
family.
Let,
family.
let me say this about my mom. When my mom first found out, she was not accepted.
She was
And my
not.
granddaddy, Jack
Was not.
Austin, told her,
You mean I granddad?
yes,
That's
Yeah.
what
our
your granddad.
granddaddy told her, Jack Austin told her, you better leave that boy the fuck alone before he leave here and you won't see him no more. That is what he told her.
But that's it. That's all. You know when
Whatever
Jack
he
said
want
it
to
was it.
do
That's all.
is fine with me and it should be fine with you because he is grown. That's what granddaddy said. So guess what? After that, I ain't give a fuck about what nobody said.
Because granddad said it was all
Cause
right.
granddaddy said.
And you know, granddaddy, he was a manly man. That's a manly man.
And granddaddy accepted every goddamn body.
Yeah.
My grandmama may not accepted everybody, but granddad accepted everybody. He didn't give a fuck what walk of life you was in. He accepted everybody.
Except white people.
Yeah, he accepted them too.
He didn't like my white
He would
people.
talk about them, but he accepted them. That was granddad.
Can we move on?
Okay, the next topic is a friendship topic.
Yes.
All your friend girls, y'all good girlfriends, y'all been friends for a long time. Y'all hang out, y'all kick it tough like sisters or brothers, or it's your friend group. One person in a friend group, y'all plan a trip. They have fallen on hard times. This is unlike them, or it may be like them, but everybody is going on a trip. Do you help pay for them?
It depends for me.
Yeah, it depends for me too.
If it's them all the time, hell
Put
no.
your broke ass on.
Hell
I can't afford you.
to
You're
the
gonna have to
no,
eat
no,
and
no.
everything.
Hell no. But my thing is, sometimes everybody
Struggle what they
have
dealing
struggles.
with.
You know what I'm saying? They have their issues. And at that point, yeah, I'm gonna lift you up. I'm gonna help you out if you want to go.
Miss Shy
Yeah.
said yes.
Yeah, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a real friend. I'm gonna help you if I see I need
Robbie
to
said yes.
help you. I'm going to help you.
Right.
And you ain't gonna hear it no more. I'm not that friend that's gonna
Right.
Uh-uh.
You
We ain't
remember
gonna
we
talk
said
tell
about it. I
last
ain't gonna
everybody.
time.
say
No,
nothing.
it didn't.
If,
It,
if
it
you
No,
is what
wanna
it is.
go
That
I'm
was
not
hard
that
and you
kind.
talk about it, that's on you.
yeah.
But
It
I'm
was an
not gonna say
extension of
nothing and
my
I ain't gonna
trip
tell
because
nobody.
Right, because once the money gone, you can't get it back no way.
Right. It
Well, the
says
thing is, whether I can get it back or not, I still ain't gonna say nothing.
I mean, I that's my philosophy for anything. Once I spend the money, it's gone. It ain't like I get that particular money back. It
right.
is what it is. Oh well, it's gone.
True.
Yeah. So at that point, we have to, you have to evaluate your friends. Would they do this for me? Is this the
Right.
same person that I would do this for that would do it for me? Because you know what? I tell you what, I have a friend that we don't mind. If we go out to eat, I got a couple of friends. When we go out to eat, it may be on them. It may be on me. But I don't we ain't fucked up
Counting.
about
We
it.
ain't counting.
We ain't
We
count.
ain't
We're
counting.
not
Yeah.
count. So with that being said, how do y'all feel? I was strolling on TikTok and I came across this post where you go to a restaurant and they want you to split the tab, split the check, not the tab, the check. How do y'all feel about that? Because me personally, if I ain't get but one entree in a
Hell
Coke,
no.
I'm not splitting no motherfucking check and you got drinks
Well,
and two
I felt like
entrees and
that. I felt like that in New Orleans, and I was like, I ain't get all. Honey, folks had 3 and 4 plates. I'm like, I'm not splitting this like this, and I ain't eat like that. So I'm talking about you pay, and I was sitting there. You remember that?
uh-huh.
I said, no. How much was my food? That's what I'm talking
Right.
about. Cause I'm not splitting
Yeah.
nothing. Cause
So
I didn't
no,
eat
you
like
don't
that.
and people shouldn't go out and think you gonna split their check with them or you gonna split the check. And I just had a damn salad
My mama
and some
said no,
water.
no, no.
But you know that
Robert said if I got it to do and my friends it's a good time, I'ma pay. I'ma pay. But if you full of it and you gonna be a problem, girl, stay your ass at home. I see you when I get back. I'm with you when
That
you're
part.
right.
right, that
Broke
part.
bitches split checks. Can you voice?
Oh, so yeah,
Not
cause
you
I
broke.
just don't feel that you should do that. That's not fair to nobody
No,
that's
but you
sitting there.
remember Ruby Slippers telling me they only split the check 2 ways. You remember that?
Right. Yeah, I
And I
remember them
was like,
saying
I
that.
don't like Ruby. Honey, Ruby ain't right.
Right. They said they only split it twice. And y'all
Yeah. And
have to
I'm like,
figure it out.
girl, no, that ain't cute.
Right. That's it. That's what they said. And
Yeah.
and and my thing is you got to be with people that's willing to pay up. You know what I'm saying? Don't. If you know you ain't got it, don't take your ass, don't go. No, please don't go. If you know you can't, you thinking we finna go and split the check and you finna
Miss Shy
eat.
said her circle they splits, but they also order family style. It's like 40.
Well, see, that's buffet style. That's different. These folks
That's
had
different.
3 and 4 different plates, trying to
And
taste
drinks.
everything on the menu, and tell
Right.
me some. Your part is 40. My part ain't no $40. How about that? I'm the right one to mess with at that time. Cause baby, I will cut up in there. I'm just saying. Cause
Right.
y'all know I don't eat much. So I ain't paying for no $40 if my food was $16. Do that sound right to you?
Right. That's right. And you
I'm just
should.
saying.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. And and my thing is, even with that,
Uh oh, Mama said you should have told them. You were supposed to tell them, give me another goddamn tape.
They ain't had none, girl. It was so little. We was
girl,
like
it
in a
was
little
so small in
matchbox.
there, baby.
Yeah,
Everybody tried to get in there, tried to get a
yes,
table.
honey. Line was out the door, girl.
Yeah, baby. Everybody was trying to get a table. So, uh, we're gonna move on.
Okay.
So, I got a question.
What's
Okay,
that?
Hulk Hogan has passed away at 71. Condolence to the family. Uh, the problem is people are online saying that he said some racial remarks as well as they going ham. And the family
Well,
said this is not the right time. It wasn't the right time when he did it.
y'all stupid. Y'all stupid.
I'm just I'm just saying it wasn't the right time when he did it. I mean,
No,
if he racist dead. You know what I'm saying? He's still a racist. You
y'all
can't
stupid.
erase that.
I'm not finna do this with y'all. I ain't.
I'm abstaining from the conversation too. I just want you to know I ain't said nothing
Well,
I-
I'm asking the question.
I'm being respectful of the
of the
dead,
dead.
honey.
I mean,
I
if
ain't
he's a racist alive, if he was a racist alive, he's still the same person.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Is he not?
Asia, you go ahead.
She said, racist ass may rest in hell.
See, that's what I'm saying. Well, I mean, my thing is, if you thought that way of someone, if you thought that way of black men or black people, period, you still a racist. What, Didi?
Sheila
I'm
Oh
not
said,
reading.
Lord Jesus. My mama said, watch your goddamn mouth. And when you leave, because when you die, they gonna let your ass know. Well, she said what she said. I think they on your side, entire.
I
yeah,
mean, I'm not. I'm not.
yeah.
I'm all for what's right. You know what I'm saying? Some things that we say, we got to be careful on
I'm
how
gonna
we
highlight that
say it,
comment.
and also not only that, we can't
Oh,
come back and
Robert said
troll.
the person don't change because they ass dead. Miss Shy said he was respectful of us or our ancestors. Baby, I'm gonna unhighlight all these. I'm just you a dead ass racist. Oh Lord Jesus.
Okay.
I
No, you know,
I
you
have
know,
to
the
agree with people.
floodgates, baby. Oh Lord,
No, this
mama
is
go
true
over
though.
there. Okay,
This is
okay,
true.
it
So how do
is.
you? It is. It's true, y'all. We can't. You can't make this shit up. This is. It's all on the internet.
It is.
You
And he
can't. You
was
can't make this up.
his daughter stopped talking to him. So
Yeah, after the fact. So even with that being said, he was a racist. So my thing is, you know, and look how many people looked up. Look how many black people looked up to him up until that point. They didn't bought all the little toys and shit that the man
The
had.
little Stretch Armstrong. What that him?
Yeah, he had the no. Hulk Hogan had the
Oh,
little toy,
I don't know nothing
the
about
little
I
that.
don't know.
wrestling little
I
thing.
didn't never
I
buy
was
that. I didn't buy that.
Look good. And a lot of people contributed to his money. You know what I'm saying? We made
But
this
I did
man
pay for
rich.
WrestleMania. So if he was in WrestleMania, then he
That's
got
what I'm
something.
talking about. We kind of
Yeah.
did that.
I, right.
We
well when
kind
I
of.
was watching WrestleMania, he wasn't on there. It was a dude that say, you can't see me.
That's John Cena, girl.
Yeah, that's the only WrestleMania. And I only seen it on Scooby Doo, so that's as far as I
God,
went.
if you don't hush.
They did. Scooby Doo had a WrestleMania crossover when everybody was cartoon.
She said on Scooby Doo. You don't know about the Undertaker and all them girls.
I don't know them people. I know Stone
Okay.
Cold Steve Austin because that's what
Big Show. None of them. You just tell the truth.
Oh Jesus,
Robert
Well,
said
you
he was a
know, I'm a
KKK.
boy mama, so
he
you
was, and he was,
he was
and
in the
then
KKK.
he came out and he endorsed Trump.
Woo,
And
Hmm.
look at him, dead as
y'all
hell.
got me tired over here. Y'all know I've been working out. I done bust my knuckles up and everything.
So
That's how I'm the folks on the
let's
street.
move on, y'all. So we gotta talk about this, and this is these two are gonna be a little touchy subjects. Then we're gonna get back happy again,
Oh Lord.
but we're gonna talk about these little things that occurred in Memphis, uh,
What?
in the past week. Okay, a 16-year-old football player from Bolton High School in Memphis. His name was Joshua Henderson. He died after suffering a severe heat stroke earlier this month.
Damn.
It occurred, um, according to his family. He had been in the hospital since July the
Hospital.
7th. Hospital.
The
He been
hospital.
hospitalized. Hospital.
Hospital.
He been
Yeah.
hospitalized since July the 7th. Uh,
Oh,
after being hospitalized. His
And
family
he
said
had
he
the heat
died.
exhaustion came from football practice.
Yeah, his heat exhaustion came from football practice. So his cause of death was uh, following the heat stroke. So his organ starts to shut down. So at this point, um,
They shouldn't be practicing when it's a heat advisory out anyway.
My thing is, I'm trying to not put fault on anyone, but you have to put fault on someone.
But it happens. That happens more than they say because they get out there, but they
Yeah.
don't say nothing either. You know what I'm saying? You know you're not feeling good.
But
I know you're
yeah,
trying
but
to
my
make this
thing is,
team, but you better sit your ass down.
my
Right.
thing
Fuck that
is, even
team.
with that, can we set timers and run to the gym and cool off and get water and stuff
Can we
like that?
practice in the gym instead of
What?
on the field? It's too hot.
But my thing is, okay, since we putting that out there,
Oh
it's
Lord, but
so
Robert
hot.
said it's bad, but shit happened.
No, that I can't say shit happened because this didn't have to happen. The thing is about that is these schools in Mississippi they have indoor practice fields.
That's what I said.
So why can't we do that for Memphis? Why can't Bolton and some of the schools in Memphis get indoor
Indoor facilities.
facilities like the other schools do? Why can't we do the same thing? Where the funds at? Why we can't do the same thing? But we could spend millions of dollars on finding a superintendent and then throw them out and then get another one to pay them the same amount. But we can't find facilities, inside facilities for our kids to play ball.
Well,
I
my
I don't
mama
get
said
that.
she hope the school system's going to be sued as well as the coach, and then get ready to play. Miss Shy said the players had to speak. They have to
And
speak
that's
up.
why I said they
You're
got
not
to say
supposed to
something because
practice
he know
when
he
it's
ain't
above a
feeling
certain degree.
good.
Right, because but when it's a
But you
cold
got to
orange
realize,
outside,
y'all. Listen to this. You said the players have to speak up. Them speaking up
Duh.
gonna keep them from playing ball.
but them speaking up gonna make them run laps. I'm
Yeah,
tired. Oh, you tired? Keep going, nigga.
right,
You come out here and you run.
right.
Cause
And
I've
so,
seen it. They don't. Them coaches. They think, oh, you just weak. You got to keep going.
yes, yes. And
Robert said he think it depends on the person because people been practicing outside for years and it don't always happen. So it's very isolated. And I don't think no one is to blame. I had my friend girl, her brother passed away on the football field. He had a heart attack and died on the field at Central High School.
Mm.
I I don't know, Robert. I really want to agree, but I agree, but I disagree because my thing is
I wouldn't say
when
a
you
person is to blame. It's just a lot of factors that could have been prevented. There's not one person to say you're to blame or you're to blame, but there are factors saying, okay, this
but when you
isolated
watch the
event you don't
news
want it to
though,
happen again.
but when you watch the news, it tell you it's too hot for people to be outside.
Yeah, it does. Heat
They
advisory.
tell you it's too hot. The heat
But that's
advisory
the
is too
that's the
hot.
call. That's the coach's call then, ain't it?
That's what I'm saying. So
You right. Miss Shy said this ain't the same heat we grew up in. It don't feel like it.
Mm-mm.
Cause I know
no,
we used to be outside from sun up to sundown. Couldn't wait till the
Mm.
sun came
baby,
up.
we
That's
used the
why
water
I
hose on.
vowed when I got older, I ain't going outside. Y'all ain't making me go outside. I was
So
outside all my life.
we also used the water hose outside when they said we couldn't come in the house.
Yeah, I got
I
tired
was
of that
stuck
too.
in
I
the
ain't
house.
never doing that no more.
I couldn't go outside, so I don't know.
So
Oh, look.
listen, so we're gonna move on from that since
Okay.
and that's another
Yes.
tragedy, y'all. Ole
Oh,
Miss
Lord.
freshman.
What's wrong with you today?
I know.
Damn.
Shit
Okay.
happened. Shit had happened. It happened. Ole Miss freshman football player Corey Anderson. Oh, Adams. Corey Adams was shot and killed in a shooting in Cordova, Tennessee.
Yeah, I heard that.
The accident occurred at a pool party where many people were shot, where Adams was found dead on the scene. He was only 18. He was an Ole Miss student. This was his first year uh, being on the football team at Ole Miss. They came to Memphis to go to this pool party. 10 minutes into being at this party, he done got killed.
Wow.
Y'all, these YNs need
Why the fuck would you bring your students to Memphis for a party? First of all,
they didn't bring
my
their students. They came. He came with his friends.
I cuss
With some
my
more.
child
It's some
clean
more
out. You ain't
players
going.
came. There's some more players came, y'all. And
You're not from Memphis. You don't know Memphis. You don't know folk in Memphis. Don't you bring yourself up here thinking you finna party with the Memphis, because the ruffians know the other ruffians.
But I mean, who thought we were going to a pool party? You know,
Ain't they
so
done seen the pool parties? They get shut down after 20 minutes every time.
well,
Wow.
10 minutes into the party, the young man got killed, and he was from New Orleans. And
Wow.
yeah, his mom, she's been very vocal and upset that she won't get to see her child fulfill his dreams. And that's sad. My condolences to the family.
Condolences.
Condolences. That's it. The word. That word.
I'm with you when you're right. I'm over here.
Uh,
Let's see.
I just, I don't know. I,
I'm
I, I
sorry
don't know. And then at this point, we so, and our kids be
to be
wondering why we
corrected.
don't want them to go
Mm-mm.
different places, and we policing them where they going because of things like this. You know, it's
I
sad,
said
y'all.
that. Robert said the same thing I said. Everybody know that the niggas in Memphis shooting shit up. So stay your ass at home. That's why I pick and choose where I go. And if it looks sketchy, I'm out of there. Amen. It look too dog down the
Period.
street. I ain't going. I see
Mm-mm.
you next time.
Yeah. I don't know what to say about that. I mean, that's just you know, I don't know.
I mean, it was a bad decision all overall.
It was
But I mean, I'm sorry that it happened to him. Again, too many contributing factors that could have been prevented.
Yeah.
okay. So the reunion to the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Robert, he
I
talking
know.
to you.
Yeah, Robert, this all you, honey. Whoever else watching, because
And whoever else watched the Real Housewives of Atlanta,
I don't.
um, I'm trying to figure out. Shamia feels that Portia didn't want her to have a peach, but she's been allocating for her to have a peach for forever since she's been a friend to the show. Um, and now that she has a peach, she's trying to befriend Portia. And then we got what's the other lady name? Other lady name Robert
Come
uh,
on, call in, Rob. You want
that
me to send you the link?
accused
Oh, Lord.
that accused um what's the girl name? She accused
Mm,
her of bringing this guy to the event to say her husband was cheating on her.
mm.
Phaedra. He accused Phaedra of telling him about her cheating.
Apollo? I don't know.
Uh-uh. Uh
You
Portia
know,
told this other guy he
Uh
was
oh, here you go.
a football player. I mean basketball player. He was
The
a
doll has arrived.
Hey, yeah.
hey now.
Well, I
What
forgot
was
my
his,
voice kind of gone, but I can still talk.
all
what was
right.
his name? Rob, what
No,
was
nope.
the ex
And she
basketball
said
player
Angela.
name?
You talking about Angela? That's
Yeah,
what
Angela.
Shadell said, Angela.
Angela. And the ex football basketball player,
He's a
and they
football
tried to
player.
say Angela, Phaedra set this man up or paid this man
That
to
bitch
come.
did, and she did.
I don't think she
You know
did. She
she ain't
don't
no
know
good,
her.
but she do know. That woman know. Come on, we talking about Phaedra. Phaedra know every motherfucking body. You think she'll know Angela? Come on
She
now.
don't know. She said she didn't
And
know her.
that girl set that lady up because she was gonna be on there for 2 weeks only, and she needs to make a statement, girl, and say I'm finna do some shit and do something.
So
She
you
had
know they
been,
bringing two new housewives in, right?
yeah.
Diddy, they talking, honey.
I know. I'm over here. I'm watching my
They
baby.
And
bringing
then,
two.
girl, Portia, hold on, we gonna go back because you was talking about Portia and Shamia.
Okay.
And you know Portia didn't want that bitch to be on that show.
Yes, she
You saw
did. Andy said she did.
that
Andy
that
said she was.
I
No,
can say
no.
all day, Victoria, that I want you to be on something with me. But in the back of my head, I'm like, this bitch finna come and get all this clout. And now I don't want to. It showed in the show that she didn't want the bitch to be on there. She talked
I don't
about
see
her
that.
singing. When she came late to all she do Shamia so wrong. And I hate to say that because Portia cancer like me, and you know we love our people. But that
Right.
bitch, I don't fuck with
That's my
Portia
girl.
wrong.
I can't see that.
And
I
Shamia, she just dumb as a bag of rocks. Cause girl, you letting these girls get you on the reunion. Bad boots, girl. Them girls was word her low.
Not as a bag of rocks, huh?
Baby, she is so stupid. Like, she gonna sit there and say something. And she said, because Portia said because Shamia was lying. And then she gonna say, but you lied too. So bitch, basically you telling us you been lying. Oh my
right.
Mm.
God. Girl,
So I mean, cause she even said that she didn't have but one wedding, and then Portia came back with receipts on the uh, on the internet and showed that she was at another wedding that she had.
that wasn't the official wedding. The official
It
wedding
still
that
was a wedding.
but it wasn't the official one that she wanted her best friend, your best friend, Natasha. Come on now.
But she said she only had one wedding.
The only reason why Portia didn't show up to her motherfucker wedding because she was mad at her at the time because of what they was going through with Candy. And Portia kept throwing Shamia under the bus back then. Shamia should have been stopped being Portia's friend.
No. But my thing is, if you're my best friend, you're gonna be loyal to me anyway.
She was blindly loyal to Portia.
Now she wasn't because she was sitting over there with Kenya.
Anytime anybody said anything about Portia, Shamir the first one to speak up. Nah, y'all not gonna talk about my best friend like that. When
Miss
she was
Shy
sitting
said
there with Don
she
Juan,
just don't think they were really friends after their moms fell out.
And that I feel that too. And I think they
I
was
just had to
faking
read
it.
the
Portia's a
comment, Robert.
bitch. Portia
Look
a
at
bitch.
Robert said,
Portia is a bitch, and we all know her.
I don't
"Oh
feel that,
wow."
Robert. I can't say that now. I like Miss Porsche.
She's a bitch.
Hmm.
That hurts, Robert. You cutting me when you say that. Every time I feel
I do.
something.
Now,
I
don't
feel
get me wrong.
something. I feel like you cutting me every time you
Damn
say
cat.
that.
Portia is. See, I think you like Portia because she's sickening. Her
Me too.
face beat. Portia is sickening. I can't take it away from Portia. Portia is body, yada, yada. Everything you give, Portia gives it. But just because you look out good don't mean the inside good. Her insides ain't pure and good, baby. She talk a big game, but she don't back it
Name
up
one of them that's
ever.
on there that's ill.
Who? Kenya Moore is the Kenya Moore. Baby, don't play with her.
Asia,
Y'all
why
know
you looking like that?
because
I
Kenya
I'm
can't.
Moore is the
ready to go to
realest
You
sleep.
bitch.
cannot.
She's the realest one that ever hit the show.
I can't go with that.
Now she's
Her
that,
and
but Shamay or Shamia was out of her league in this.
she
Shamia
was.
was
I
out of her
agree.
league in
She
this. My
was.
thing is, and my
She
thing
should
is
have
the way,
stayed a fucking friend.
and she should have, because first of
And
all,
they
you
should have.
did too much coming on to the show. Because now you gave us too much. Now, because you made me start looking at you side eye. Because now I felt that you would call yourself gonna show everybody up, and
Yeah.
you got
She
showed, you
showed
got
everybody the
done.
house up, baby.
She
She
did,
showed
man.
everybody the
Her
house.
house,
The
she
girl,
cleaned up. But in the
the girl
same
ain't even got
token,
the girl ain't even got no address, y'all. She got a them motherfuckers say Sterling Manor. That's all. She ain't even got an address.
yeah, and I accept that 100%. But in the same token, girl, they served your ass on this reunion.
They did. They got her together. Shamia was through. She
Regardless
looked
of
the
how
best.
much money they
She
showed you,
looked the
they didn't
best.
give a fuck how much money you had. Bitch,
She
you
was the
gonna get
best
it.
dressed, but baby, they served her on there.
They didn't give a fuck how much money she had, and it didn't matter. They gave it to her. She got served right there.
Not everybody except for what her other friend, Kelly. And her
And,
ass, I feel like
and
Kelly
I,
shouldn't
I
even
don't
been
like
on the
her.
show.
I don't
She
like
wasn't
her.
even she ain't had no storyline or nothing. She was just
Her
always
divorce the
somebody
whole
bad
time.
guy.
We talked about her divorce.
She was no bad. They
She
should
wasn't
have
about it.
seen Shamia should have still been a friend and Cynthia should have still been a housewife.
Yes.
And they should have never got rid of Kenya because when they got rid of Kenya, they ain't had no fight style or nobody that was really with the shit. They the anchors of the show. Kenya is the anchor of the show, so they got rid of the anchor. And they tried to have Portia be the anchor. And Portia, the whole show,
Miss
Portia
I
was a
said that's
fool.
exactly what she was doing. She was showing her wealth.
Yeah.
She
She
was,
showed her wealth the whole time.
or
And,
the girl got corn.
Yes, she do, and that's the only thing we saw from her. But she
All
still was
right
full of
now.
shit in the beginning.
All
I
right.
know, I know.
It's
We got to
time.
go. It's
It's time.
We still got to do a remember when,
we got to do a
Asia.
remember when Asia
Remember
while you
when
watching the
y'all
time.
seen me when my eyes got tight? Y'all knew what time it was.
Hey, you remember when you had that hairstyle we sent you today? baby, baby,
Robert, what just happened?
baby, y'all should have seen that picture. I was seeing it. We gonna post it on the group. In the group.
Hey, cat, 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 cat.
Yeah, Uncle Milton used to get everybody together because I was looking at these pictures from today, and he got everybody, me and Dee Dee, out.
He got what?
He was used to take pictures. Uncle Milton got a whole bunch of pictures that he used to take, and I found the box. And baby, when I tell you it's the pictures on there, oh my God, he done got everybody.
Oh my.
All right, y'all. It's time to sign
Okay.
off.
We
Asia
take
said she
y'all.
motherfucking
She
tired.
get baby. She going down. She getting lower and
Honey, I
lower
don't
in that
get on
chair.
down, honey.
So
It was nice
listen,
being
y'all.
with y'all for a minute.
Yeah, Glow. It's Glorilla birthday.
It's her birthday. If
Her
you beat
birthday.
me, got you.
Turn it up for
Yeah,
Glorilla
nigga.
birthday. We thank y'all for tuning in on tonight. Please meet us back here
Don't
next
laugh
Monday,
at
same
me.
time. Right here.
You better
And
dance,
don't forget,
hey.
send a shout out to Glorilla for her birthday.
Big
It's
glow, yeah, glow.
All right, Queen
good
of Memphis,
And bye for
night.
now.
girl.
Tell a friend to meet us here
All right.
at hot tea
I don't
time.
know.
See you Monday.
I
Bye
don't
for
know.
now.